Morning.
In terms of the group, it's a tough one, but how confident are you that you have a set of players to get that top two and get through to the European Championships?
It's not going to be easy, it never is. You know, we've qualified once in the last 60 years. We've got a talented group of players playing Slovakia, who will probably be our main rivals. Yeah, it's a big game. The first year I've really enjoyed and excited for the upcoming campaign. Sometimes you can learn a lot from losses. Yeah, hopefully it'll stand us in good stead and be sometimes something that we can reflect back upon. Just excited for the qualifying campaign and the games coming up.
Can you assure the Wales fans that you are sort of full-time Wales boss and the other commitments don't interfere with what you would be doing as a Wales manager if there was none of those others? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, of course, my job is to get Wales to the European Championship. I'm being introduced as the Welsh manager. That can only be good. It can only be good in my eyes. I have other commitments, but primarily my job is to manage Wales, and obviously I take that very seriously, and I'm 100% committed.
All the best.
Any more questions?
Are you okay? Right. Oh, nice top.
Yeah.
You go, mate. That's nice. Do you have a quick photo? Do you want a photo at all?
Yes.
There you go.
It's great for the young players, it's great for players who haven't maybe trained at these sort of facilities before, and of course it's, 45, 50 minutes away from Wrexham. It was unanimous, they all wanted to train there, so it's the best preparation for international, for the Wednesday, and then obviously for a big game, important game against Slovakia, so it was a no-brainer in my head. Collier's Park isn't ready till May. We've got a little small training camp in May there. I'm preparing for an international, and you want to give the players the best chance. Some of my frustrations when I was playing, we were playing on school pitches, we were playing on pitches, bogs. Well, I've got the opportunity to train at one of the best training facilities in the world.
This is the
Look, you're on camera.
I'm on camera!
I'm meeting with the staff later, and it's something that we've got to talk about, whether we play two teams or whether we use it as a practice match. What is the best preparation for that game on Sunday? Whether it's to play players who need games on the Wednesday, or whether to play two separate teams and just have a week's build-up. I mean, that's why I picked a big squad, knowing that a couple of the players were on the fringe and they didn't quite make it. But also, we have got this advantage potentially of having for a lot of the players who needed that 6-day build-up rather than, be involved in the game and then recover. So, yeah, I want the best preparation for each individual, and it is a bit of a juggling act because they're coming to you at different stages. Some have played loads of games. You got Connor, who's played a load of games this year, Harry, giving players that lead up to a game, and also the reverse players who need games and need minutes. With the emergence of Harry Wilson, of Brooks, Dan James, we've got so many attacking options. You also recognise that you have a special player, one of the best players in the world, and playing to his strengths also. Obviously, we want to win tomorrow. The main thing is to make sure that we get off to a good start for the qualifiers. If you're not involved, I've not picked the team yet. I've got an idea, but there are still places up for grabs. The occasions that I've played at the racecourse, I've enjoyed it. I wanted to play the game here. It's a friendly. I wanted a full house, which it looks like we're going to get. Thank you to the fans in the north as well, having a game on their doorstep, which doesn't happen very often. performance first half especially I was really pleased with. Trinidad and Tobago didn't have anything. I reminded the players at half-time of Albania, so we had to keep that clean sheet. I give the chance to players to push forward for selection on Sunday, but also keeping a lot of players fresh. It was good practice tonight about being patient, waiting for the time. I've got faith in the players that I've got, no matter how Slovakia play. A lot of these players, couple of debuts, different levels of fitness. Credit to Trinidad and Tobago, second half they made it difficult for us, behind the ball, looking to counter-attack. Obviously Gunt's fantastic, clearing off the line. We scored late on against Denmark. Tonight we've done it, so that's a nice habit to have, and that's what I said to the players. Once you have that trait, it doesn't leave you. One of the big reasons why I was so excited to take the job is to be a part of a qualifying campaign. Now we get the chance Sunday. It won't be easy. Slovakia are a good team. We'll watch them Thursday night, see how they go on, and prepare right for the game.
That game in Bordeaux, America were very close to scoring very early in the game. Then Davis did a great block to deny you. What are your memories of that?
Yeah, I remember this moment. This was unlucky because I do it very good individual action and unhopefully I don't score, but I remember very well this moment. We have also Croatia in the group. I think that Croatia is the favorite of the group, but also Wales has very good quality and we want and we hope to qualify again.
Well, I'm actually the longest serving player in the team now, so yeah, obviously we're not old, I'm not even 30 yet, so we know we've got quite a lot of new players, a lot of youngsters, but it's about us kind of oldies now, giving them kind of some advice and helping them along the way, and obviously coming through so young, a lot of us played a lot of games early on in our career, which give us that foundation to qualify years down the line. I think yeah, it's been a long process to get to where we are, and I think by qualifying for the Euros last time, it gave us that confidence that we could qualify for any tournament. We've only done it twice in our history, maybe once correctly, so we need to produce again. We need to work hard as a team. We know over the campaign we're going to need everybody, and keep working hard as a team, playing the way we do and grinding out that winning mentality, that feeling, and keep progressing game by game.
It's possible to have a picture?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Gonna follow me just out here.
Okay.
Is it with me or with Gareth? Which one? Thank you, Joel.
And Joe, after what happened in the Euros, how desperate are you personally to get to another final with Wales?
Desperate, all of us. A few of us are getting older now as well. So we know just how important this campaign is.
It's been a really good 12 months for me, and you can say it's the same about half the bench and half the starters tonight. They were probably there with me, and just turn it all around, and for us all to be coming up into the first team is a really good sign for Wales.
Being out in France as a fan made me even more determined to want to be there the next time the Euros come around, and now I'm in the team. I want to stay there, and like we said, we're going to give our all to make sure we're there next year.
What has the manager and someone like Gareth said to you, left-sided wingers, done a bit in their career, safe to say. What have they said to you in camp? What advice have they given you?
I think it's massive for me to learn off people like the gaffer and obviously Gareth. They've obviously shown a lot to me, and obviously the gaffer said to me before the game, go and do what you've been doing at Swansea. With Gareth as well, he just said just keep getting at the fullback, and that's what I did. The question on a lot of people's minds, would the team be experienced enough? But the lads have proven today that they've got more than just talent and ability. They're ready.
I'll be taking videos now of me struggling with hurdles. Struds, how many channels?
3.
3.
Why do you always get busy when the cameras come out, Cab?
Mate, he's following me round in that. I couldn't get the hurdles out of the bag. Brucey, sun cream, please.
Sun cream.
Do you want to listen in then on the street song?
Yeah.
Just before trip.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good temperature too. It's not too hot yet. Yeah, the wind was windy. Last night was quite windy.
Okay, just an official welcome now. Everyone's here. If you need anything organising, then just see Amanda. I realise it's the end of the season, but also we've got a game in June, so we needed that bridging gap to get the fitness back up, to get the group together. Everyone's at different stages fitness-wise, so let us know, talk to us. If you've got any strains, if you've got any knocks, you need to sit out a session, no problem. And also, if you want a little bit extra, then you can ask us. You might not always say yeah. If you feel like you need a little bit extra, then let us know as well. The aim is, for the 8th of June, everyone fit.
12 with me and 10 with Cab, please, lads. Keepers are in as well.
With the new faces that are coming in, and I think a lot of players are at different levels, so what we've got to try and do is put a plan together that gets everybody up to speed first and foremost, integrate the new players in, and also look after some of the players towards the back end of the season that need to be a little bit tapered down. So there's quite a lot of planning. It's a team effort. Everybody comes in. Whatever the coaches are doing, we want to gear our players towards what the next session's going to be. We always start with some kind of activation sessions to get them going and ensure that they're ready for training, and then we sharpen it up a little bit in the warm-up. So that's our bit done. So once we've got that 20-30 minutes in, then they're over to the coaches, and the coaches are taking them into their drawers.
Yeah, it's a 3. Well done, Robbie. Who is it? Maybe again, yes, guys, you find the spaces. Find the spaces, avoid the traffic. Good. Don't stop, man.
There's always a number of challenges that you face when you travel abroad. First and foremost, it's the heat. So hydration, so we're testing the players' hydration. We did so this morning, so we want to ensure that obviously they're starting training fully hydrated, because dehydration can affect performance and limit performance. We don't want to pick up germs and bugs because you're travelling, so that's why we bring our own chef, so he checks over it. I must say that the food in Portugal has been absolutely fantastic, so if it's a team effort, everybody's involved, then that alleviates some of them challenges. Well, obviously the Championship players finished pretty early, and then the Premier League players a little bit later. So we use this as an opportunity in Portugal as a bridging opportunity. So it'll be to get players up to speed, some to relax in the afternoon. So pretty much our work is predominantly in the mornings, and then we've got a bit of free time in the afternoons. And I think that little bit of downtime allows the players to recuperate and just have a little bit of downtime in the afternoon. It's not a case where we're on top of them every time. This has always been a bridging opportunity to try and up the fitness levels, give them a little bit of downtime, give them a little bit of freedom, but they know that when they're on the grass they're working hard.
We went to Portugal, which was good. The same heat. The breeze cooled it down a little bit, so it wasn't quite like this. With the 3 o'clock kickoff, we tried to make the right preparations. Give the players as much information about hydrating, which they all know, but it was just a reminder. And just coming around the stadium. Obviously, it's an old school stadium. As coaching staff, as individuals, as players, as a football team, these are the challenges that you want. We recognise the record that they've got here and the team that they've got. It's a tough ask, but we're a good team as well, and we've prepared well, so we're looking forward to it. Croatia got to the World Cup final, obviously showed the world what a fantastic team they are. They've got individuals. We've got really good competition for places, and even players who don't make the squad can find themselves unlucky. So we're in a good place. Obviously we're missing top player like Aaron Ramsey, but that's always the case with international football. You don't get all the players that you want.
Come on, get it. Here we go. Hey. Two blue ones, something, eh? Salmon in the middle of the Joanne, the salmon. I look like you won, lad. Yeah.
Nadamo se I vjerujemo da ste uživali u ovoj natjecateljskoj utakmici UEFA I veselimo se skorom ponovnom susretu na sljedećoj utakmici.
Have a safe journey home.
We were up against a good side today, and I don't think we gave the best account of ourselves really. I think we were a better team than we showed.
There's a lot of youngsters in that team. Is it again a learning process for them? They've got to go in quickly, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it is. There's, of course, like you said, there's a lot of youngsters and boys. This is their first real taste of international football, but we haven't really got too much time for that learning curve if we want to qualify for the Euros. It's about winning games, and sometimes it doesn't matter how you do that. It's just about making sure that we stop the opposition from doing their thing and showing a better account of ourselves.
How difficult was that in those conditions?
Yeah, it was a very tough game. We knew it would be, obviously against a good side, and especially in that heat, it was hard to sort of get a grip on the game, and obviously conceding fairly early was a bit of a blow, and then to go into the second half and concede straight away was a double blow for us, and it was hard to get back, but I think we sort of showed our character to stay in the game and create chances, and I'd say look at the game on the whole and you'd say we probably created the better chances to win the game.
We've missed a chance there because especially the way that we ended the game, ended so strong. Yeah, of course, when it gets stretched, Croatia having chances on the break, you expect that. But we looked the fitter side at the end, so we looked the ones pushing. It looked like Croatia were hanging on. So, yeah, when you end the game like that and have the chances that you have, you've got to be disappointed, and yeah, definitely one that got away.
Given it's 2 games in 4 days, are you looking to make changes, right?
Yeah, again, we'll look at the lads today. I thought a lot of the players did well, but we have to take the heat into consideration. Some of the players are short of minutes at the end of the season, maybe freshening the side up a little bit, but also just assessing how the recovery's gone. We're up against it in regards with 1 less game than everyone else. 2 tough away games on the spin, so you have to deal with that, you have to get on with it. Yeah, also there's 15 more points to be won, so we're aware of that as well. We had an hour just walking around the town yesterday, went for a coffee. Seen a lot of fans who have made both games. Support that we've had in the first game and now going to get is fantastic. And the first trip, very difficult circumstances to get there, and then to make the second trip, the players realise that the support that we get, and we want to give the fans something to cheer about. So that's important for us as staff and for players, to thank the fans, because we know it's not easy travelling over here. We have got the players to hurt teams, but it's no good having the players without putting the ball in the back of the net. You have to take your chances at this level. If you don't, then this is what happens. I know it's early doors and there's still a lot of points. You know, obviously we have to start winning, and if not win all the games, the majority of them.
Kérdés arra vonatkozik, hogy bár a kiírás korai szakaszában tartanak, de ahhoz képest, hogy Wales a második csoportból, második kalapból várta a sorsolást, ahhoz képest már...
Do you think we'll qualify? Good. The players love playing here. We've always had fantastic support, and it makes a difference.
Happy birthday, dear Johnny.
You can always lose in football. It's how you come back from that and learn from the mistakes that you've done in the past. That point could be vital. We need to win our 2 games, and that's all we're concentrated on. It won't be easy, but we're capable of it.